to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Fires left. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch. It's Booth. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Plucks it out of the air. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the carry on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Look out, he's got room. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a...
Turns on the Jets. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooners. Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. The give out of the gun. Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off-play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Simon. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass, it's Bullock. Complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights, it's good. That brings them to within 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. UCF found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Knights football today. Those folks in Orlando won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot. Because
oh, he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Pick up of 1. It's down at the 11.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
This is a designed run. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
That's caught. It's Simon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Running into the open space. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. All the way back to the 15. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Now on first down from the 43. On the run, it's Alexander. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Sooners will have it first and 10. The offense changing the play. Flushed out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle. Strong run. Picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. The Sooners line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll keep it himself. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality?
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Inside the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the backfield. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. With the catch, it's Kent. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. They'll run the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it in the middle. It's Simon. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Finds his tight end. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Escapes trouble. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Illegal forward.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense defines and stands on the result of the play. The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got...
Breaks into the open. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Looking to throw on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners! They want to finish the season strong, and 11 performance. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Simon. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Bullock. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He's going to run it. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
Defensively, the more speed you have on the field, the better. Not just to cover wide receivers, but when the QB does this and scrambles outside the pocket, now you got guys that have really good speed going to catch a quarterback, an athletic quarterback at that. Really nice job by the defense.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
And these little slots are so fast, and they can stretch the whole field. They make you just sit back on your heels. They make you nervous, really. But then they break those in-breaking routes where it shows his number to the quarterback really quickly and make the play. These slot receivers, they're just so dynamic.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Oklahoma! try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Finding open areas. There he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air, it's Bullock. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Simon. Knocked off his feet. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going with the counter play here. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Carry-On. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to adjust the pattern. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Shakes them, just shedding tackles. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
This time he's got his man. Springs into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
This guy reminds me a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Quarterback keeps it. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. UTSA delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in San Antonio. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Bullock. Finds the tight end.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got it behind the line. It's Booth. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Sooners are threatening in the red zone. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. On the ground with the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Back to throw, it's Bullock. Got him downfield. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. On the option, the pitch. Turning it on. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They've got it down to the 32, 1st and 10 coming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This drive was chugging along, and now it is 3rd and a mile. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Power football with the run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense,